Welcome to the fun Springfield style.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
The Simpsons and Family Guy. The weirdest character transformations ever. The Simpsons have been on the air for more than 30 years, which means there's bound to be some strange and surreal moments in that time. In fact, there are so many trippy episodes that it can be hard to keep track of them all. So to help you out, we've compiled a list of some of the weirdest character transformations ever. Number 10, Evil Homer. When Homer briefly turns evil in the episode Bart's Other Mother, he gains a new look with his hair slicked back and a black, almost demonic-looking suit. This version of Homer is terrifying as he shows no remorse for his actions and even tries to kill Bart. But what makes this transformation so interesting is that it's one of the few times we see Homer in such a powerful position. Normally, Homer is the lovable but dim-witted father who just wants to make his family proud. But when he becomes evil, we see how dangerous and ruthless he can be. No. 9. Vampire Homer. In the episode Treehouse of Horror, Homer is turned into a vampire after accidentally drinking the blood of a demon. This version of Homer is much more sinister as he begins to prey on the townspeople, using his powers to control their minds and turn them into vampires himself. However, he eventually breaks down and seeks a cure, showing that he still has some humanity left. This transformation also explores some of the darker themes the show is known for, such as addiction and the dangers of temptation. Number 8. Disco Stew. Disco Stew's most well-known form is as a hippie, but he also has a brief stint as a disco dancer in the episode Disco Stew. In this version, Stew's hair is big and curly, his clothes are flashy, and he sports a pair of platform shoes. He becomes a popular addition to the Springfield social scene, but eventually loses his popularity and reverts back to his hippie persona. This transformation shows how quickly fame can turn when people go for the jugular. 7. Santa's Little Helper. Santa's Little Helper is normally a kind and gentle elf who loves helping Santa Claus deliver presents on Christmas Eve. However, in the episode The Simpsons Christmas Special, he becomes a cruel and power-hungry dictator after drinking from a magic goblet. In this version, Santa's Little Helper is unrecognizable with his skin turning green, his eyes glowing red, and his teeth becoming sharp and pointy. He takes over the North Pole and forces the elves to work in terrible conditions, but is eventually defeated by the true spirit of Christmas. No. 6. Itchy and Scratchy Land. Itchy and Scratchy Land is a theme park based on the violent cartoon duo Itchy and Scratchy, and the land itself becomes a character in the episode Italian Bob. In this version, the park is sentient and has a mind of its own, causing all sorts of chaos and destruction in Springfield. The park is eventually destroyed, but not before leaving a lasting impact on the town and its residents. No. 5. Crustacean. Crustacean is normally a kind and intelligent alien who befriends the Simpson family. However, in the episode Alien Autopsy, he becomes a brutal and terrifying creature after being exposed to a chemical substance. In this version, Crustacean's skin turns green, his eyes glow red, and he develops a taste for human flesh. Thankfully, he is eventually cured and returns to his normal form. But this transformation shows how dangerous and unpredictable aliens can be. No! 4. Mr. Plow. Mr. Plow is normally a friendly and helpful plow driver who comes to the rescue whenever Springfield needs snow removal. However, in the episode Snow Business, he becomes a greedy and ruthless businessman after inventing a new plowing machine. In this version, Mr. Plow becomes obsessed with money and tries to take advantage of Springfield's snow emergency, but he eventually learns the importance of helping others and returns to his normal form. Number 3. Garbage Man. The Garbage Man is normally a quiet and unassuming character who just does his job and collects the trash. However, in the episode Trash of the Titans, he becomes a powerful and influential figure after being mistakenly given a promotion. In this version, the garbage man becomes the new mayor of Springfield and uses his newfound power to make Springfield a cleaner and greener city. However, he eventually realizes he's not cut out for politics and returns to his old job. No. 2. Principal Skinner. Principal Skinner is normally a strict but fair school principal who cares about his students. However, in the episode, The Principal and the Pauper, he becomes a cruel and abusive ruler after being brainwashed by a mysterious stranger. In this version, Principal Skinner takes over Springfield Elementary and turns it into a military academy, forcing the students to wear uniforms and follow strict rules. He eventually snaps out of it, though, and returns to his normal form. No. 1. Springfield. Springfield is normally a quirky and eccentric town filled with all sorts of wacky characters. However, in the episode Bart to the Future, it becomes a dystopian nightmare ruled by a tyrannical government. In this version, the Simpsons' house is destroyed and they are forced to live in a totalitarian state where everyone is monitored by the authorities. This transformation shows just how bad things can get when society breaks down. These are just a few of the many weird character transformations that have occurred on The Simpsons and Family Guy. Which one do you think is the weirdest? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.